You can't handle the truth. This week on the Hapless Heroes.
Not the stereotype, but I think he's probably called a lawyer once or twice in his time.
Hello and welcome back to the Hapless Heroes podcast. My name is Dave and I'll be your host and dungeon master for this evening. All right, let's start by introducing our cast. On my right, we have Francesco as Percival Flodhust.
I swear, we are completely innocent.
To his right, we have John as Jam Jam. To his right, we have Lou as Lev Zangief.
I do not think that there are any lawyer advertisements in my crossword book.
To his right, we have Mike as Brunner, Brew Blitzbore.
Should I clean the blood off my horn before we go?
To his right, we have Nicole as Glorp Glup Glup.
I don't know who to call if we can't call Percy. Do we call Proxy? Proxy's probably a good guy to talk to right now. We should call Proxy.
And to her right, we have Seb as Choomdaloom.
Pretty sure we get a phone call.
And also introducing friend of the pod, Jesse, in a to-be-revealed role. You'll know him when you hear him.
Yes, you will.
Good. Oh, good.
So as we last left off, we were in, we were essentially in police custody, having been detained after that little hullabaloo down at the Blaggin' Flaggin'. You were hauled in by the local authorities and questioned in advance of night court to answer for your alleged crimes against mimes.
And or those mimes' crimes against us. I still feel like this is a self-defense case, okay? We are...
Oh, we're so ready for court.
At this point then, right, we've all been interrogated.
Yes, everyone's been interrogated. The last of you has been ushered back into the waiting room that you were in.
Okay.
And let's see, that Mr. Ipsy Dixit, he was our investigator, wasn't he?
He sure was.
He sure was. So he comes back out after having questioned all of you. All right. So rules out here on the flotilla are a little bit different. See, you're all in here together. So technically you're a corporation. And since corporations are people and you're only one corporation, you only get one phone call as one person.
What?
Look,
Kinda
don't blame me. It was
mess.
some untitled citizens or something. I don't know.
It's not like I have anyone to call anyway, but that's just bullshit.
I mean, okay, so we could try to call Father Hayes, or I mean, does anyone know a good lawyer by any chance? Throughout your time here, has anyone seen a good ad?
On the other side of the room, just behind a pane of plexiglass, up in the corner, is an old, for flotilla standards even, television. One of those old tube ones that have the lines going through it, and it's a little fuzzy, but it barks
nostalgia.
to life as an ad starts to play.
Looking to tip the scales of justice? Do you want the cold-blooded truth and nothing but? Need someone to slither through the complexities and strike at the heart of the matter? Call Mio at the Lizard Lawyer Firm today. Because in the courtroom, it's survival of the fittest.
Like a number flashes across the screen,
Yeah,
right?
bottom
Just like,
text. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
What
we
an
all look at
amazing
each
commercial.
we all like look at each other and we just like point where there's like, we should just call that guy, right?
Well, we only
I
got
got
one
anyone
phone
better.
call.
And that's the first lawyer I'm learning about right now, so...
That's a number I can remember.
I say let's do it. He seems on the up and up.
But if we call Proxy and maybe he knows a lawyer, he can give us a phone number. Oh, right, we've only got one. Never mind.
Really, just one phone call for all of us?
That's what he said.
What do you want me to let like every single one of you have time on the phone? You all like need to like call somebody different. You're all accomplices to the same crime here.
Okay, maybe you at least just let Father Hayes know that we're going to be late because we were supposed to meet with him, as we've said a few times. And then I guess we'll call a lawyer.
Look, your time management is not my problem, but he's pretty cool.
Oh, I hate this guy.
So if he needs to know about this, he'll probably find out.
Hey, you seemed like you were on our side before, and now you're just like putting all these obstacles in our way, and I'm just having a hard time telling if whether you think that we are the ones who committed the crime or if the mimes did. Because last time I checked, they started shooting at us.
That is a good point for once, Percy. You are being very combative suddenly.
Yeah, calm down, bud. Jeez. Did they let you bring your armor in here? Just wondering.
I'm still fully
Oh
outfitted. They didn't strip us of any of our belongings.
Look, it's the end of my shift. I would
Then
like
why
to
is
go
Chu
home.
naked?
Yeah, what? Why? Why is the monkey naked?
He looks around and you can tell Choom is noticeably nervous. I don't like box rooms like this. I feel like the walls are closing in, so this makes me feel more free. Starts stroking his chest hair.
Oh no.
I'm so glad you said chest hair.
Is it also Gracie?
Oh yeah, now it is. Very
Gross. All right. Well, I guess. Does anyone have any objections to me making the phone call, or does someone feel more well equipped to get a lawyer on our side?
Oh, I can make the phone call.
You know,
You're
Glorp,
good
I
at
think
phone
that as much as we all appreciate and admire your phone skills, I just think that we need someone who's going to be able to get to the point a little quicker, only because it doesn't seem like our phone time is very long.
He
You know what I mean?
said
Wow.
one call. He said nothing about how long the call could be.
I think Choom is probably not the stereotype, but I think he's probably called a lawyer once or twice in his time.
We're voting for the phone thing again. Don't we always give it to Glorp?
You want
A vote
you
for
want
Glorp
Choom
is
to
a
make the
vote
phone
for
call?
a good phone
I'll
call.
make the phone call. I will make the phone call.
He's
I'm just saying.
still rubbing his chest hair.
I guess is there a phone here? I guess he waiting to escort one of us to the phone. Like where is this phone that I can call the lawyer?
It's over this way. There's a cube on the end of the wall over here.
Okay. So I guess I'll go.
Shows you over to it.
I'll go over there and I will dial the number for the lizard lawyer.
As you walk away, you're Choom in the
Yeah,
background.
before that, I'm really sorry I'm being salty with you guys. It's the end of my shift. I haven't eaten like 12 hours. It's just make your phone call like
Okay,
Do your
and
thing.
just to clarify, can I please just ask that at least if you are feeling too tired, that someone here at least reach out to Father Hayes to let him know where we are.
I'll let him know. I'll let him know.
Thank you. That's all I ask. I
Don't
really
tell
appreciate it.
Hey, you can appreciate it by keeping it to yourself. I didn't do this.
All right, I'm just gonna make this phone call then. But I'll dial it up. You know.
Why do I feel like Percy was holding that Glorp line in for a long time? Seems like he's holding that shit in.
That's true. We should
I mean,
talk
I
to him
feel like
about
Glorp
therapy
didn't just
soon.
keep me on the phone for like 8 hours when you guys were in space. You know what I mean? No, it's not like that happened or anything.
I love
We
the
should-
Glorp timer.
We should probably talk to him about counseling or something.
Yeah,
Outbursts.
therapist or something. Yeah.
Yes,
you're right,
it is
you're
not
right.
healthy. Yes.
Hold an intervention. It's what's best.
Yeah, Percy's the one who needs a fucking intervention. That's true, huh? That's Fran talking. Anyway. So, ring, lizard lawyer.
Yes, this is Mio, the lizard lawyer.
Hi, this is Percival Flodhest, a resident of, what did we say our address was again? 1234 Flotugal Drive.
Yeah.
We are currently in the holding center near the what is the name of the Our Lady of Wanderers church. There was an incident that happened at the Black Flagon, and we are in need of legal representation, as apparently there are some mimes that are a bit litigious and coming after us. If you are familiar with the type.
Another flotilla request involving mimes. What are the charges against you?
The word murder may or may not have been thrown around at least once, but we are
doing
claiming
so good.
self-defense.
Oh,
So good.
quite interesting. Self-defense.
Yeah, and it appears that court is going to be in session very soon. So are you on the raft by any chance? Is this something you could just maybe?
Unfortunately, but yes. Night court type. Do you have funds?
When you say funds, how much are we talking? We're not. I mean, we live on the raft. We don't really, have a whole lot to our name, if you know what I mean. We live in a broken ship. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, everyone on the flotilla lives in a broken ship. But some people do have funds, but
Come on, get to the heart of the matter, Percy.
4,000.
That's a bit steep.
2,000.
Percival sounds very nervous as he's trying to haggle, and you can tell that he's not very good at this.
Why did we let him do this?
I'm not gonna let Chew do it.
It is very last minute.
Yes,
So-
I am aware of this.
If we're haggling, this sounds like persuasion.
Oh, fuck.
It also sounds like we're gonna be in debt.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm looking at Glorp totally.
We're gonna have to pool our
Probably
funds.
would have done a better job.
I have
I think, I think we're gonna push the
what your
bill on
guys'
the
actual
proxy.
funds
No,
on
it's fine. I
hand
mean, I have
are.
1,500 but that's from the payout we got from the last mission, right? So
I'm
I
broke.
was before
I ain't got
this.
nothing.
Yeah, I'll
As
give
soon
you
as
the
you
billing.
talk about money.
I'll give you the billing address. It's
And Mio, this is going to be a test against your insight.
I got a billing address for you.
Got
Or
a
persuasion
7,
if you choose to use that.
and I'm using persuasion as well.
Yeah, you're using persuasion because you started
Okay,
it with
that is a
with
19.
19.
Oh boy. It's the begging in his
It's
voice
a
that's really coming
as
through.
as the pod is wont to say, a dirty 20.
Fuck
Oh, it's so dirty.
It's because it's so last minute. Prices may refer from the kindness of my heart. 3,500.
Can you just a moment?
TikTok.
Percival is gonna put his hand over what I'm assuming is probably an old school receiver, right? So he's putting the hand over where the where the microphone would be, and he looks over to the crew. So it's gonna cost 3,500 GP to get this lawyer in here. But
Should give him Proxy's billing address.
Yes, it is Sector G, Floor 3, 894. Well,
That's
we know
not-
the rest.
I don't
That's
have
a
his
great
payment
idea,
information,
actually.
though,
Bill,
or anything
yeah,
like that, and I don't feel comfortable, saddling.
Percy?
Just
Percy.
give us.
I'll do it. Give me
Percy.
your phone.
And the paperwork over here.
Just do it.
We just pool our funds and find legal representation, and then maybe I don't know, just make it back or something. Yeah, I have a feeling we'll probably have more things to. We still have to find March, for example. I mean, come
Percy.
on, there's so much left to do.
Percy.
We just need to what?
Remember, Proxy almost got us killed.
But you had nothing to do with this whole kerfuffle and.
Yeah. But we'll just call it hazard pay. Perks of the job.
Yeah, but do
Yeah.
you have his payment information?
Just tell him to bill it to his. It's an office, so you can bill it. Trust me, I know. I used to work at the F-Ups.
Okay, just one second. Okay, so we have a benefactor that can, help cover the funds in the meantime, until we can, at least just make sure that you have something covered for yourself. So I'm going to pass you to our
Manager.
Billing manager. And he'll get you the details.
benefactor is...
Just hold a second. Percival does not feel comfortable actually being the one to give Proxy's name. So he's gonna like just hold the phone out to Chum.
In like the open air.
Chum is
like and beckon for Chum to come over here and just like give the information himself, so that I am wiping my hands of responsibility.
The one you were actively saying, let's not give the phone to. That's the one you're giving the phone to.
Yeah, but they're all being very persuasive, and Percival is a fucking pushover. So.
I love this so much. You're doing great. Fran, you did 5 stars. Percy, bro. So I'm gonna get up on Lev's shoulder and be like,
I'll hold the phone for him. Yeah.
Thanks, brother. Hello.
Yes.
Is this the esteemed lizard lawyer?
This is Mio, yes. What is
Yes.
the name of your benefactor?
Technically, it's a government organization. So all you have to do is bill it to Flotilla government systems.
Oh, you work for the flotilla? Why didn't you say so right off the rip?
Yeah, that does seem like something that should have been said. Yeah, please.
Yeah, if we clarified this earlier, yes, I'll be down momentarily.
Oh, thank you so much. Have a good and esteemed day. And I hand the phone back to fucking Percy and I go, here you go, bud. Good job. You're really a valued member of the team.
Oh, thank you. We'll see you soon. And then I'm just gonna just hang it up.
And then Lev has the look of justification because he knew that the little monkey would know how to take care of the lawyer.
So
Full circle.
various other ads scroll by on the TV. John Q. Public Esquire, attorney at law. The Williams firm, which instead of a last name, it appears all of their first names are William. And with increasingly horrible rhymes. We're not gonna go there, but it's bad. There be Williams.
Williams.
And Williams.
And Williams.
Any interaction going on here as you guys kind of stew?
I wasn't sure if you were, So
I didn't want to fast forward until you guys had
I mean, honestly, we can fast forward in just a moment. Just before that happens, are we under like close surveillance in this waiting area right now?
Well, there's at least the one two-way mirror, so you don't know.
Okay, I'm just trying to
Are
think
there
about,
cameras
we can get
up in our room?
A group huddle together, and it doesn't appear that this would be the appropriate time for a group huddle. So I think that person. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead. Keep going. I do want to address. So Lev, you can investigate to try to find cameras.
Sure, that makes sense. Well,
If I'm standing on your shoulder, I will attempt to cast guidance.
Or perception. I feel like if you wanted, we can go. I feel like investigation. That's very specific.
He's looking for cameras.
I don't know. I'm just trying. I don't know actually what which one of his better skills are. I'm just trying to already advocate for the guy.
an investigation? Oh, yikes. I mean, it's a raw 17. Or it would be with investigation a 17.
I did attempt to cast guidance since I'm on your shoulder still.
Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah. Unfortunately, no. It kind of feels like the energy is being drained out of you as you're trying to cast it, like like electricity being grounded.
Ooh. Was I supposed to like that? Sorry, big guy. Can't use
That's up to
magic
you.
here.
Please put clothes on.
It kind of makes sense that in a facility like this, that there'd be some kind of anti-magic shenanigans going on.
And I was definitely testing those waters.
But did Lev see cameras with the 17?
Lev, you do see what looks like a suspicious kind of dome bubble in the corner far corner up in the ceiling there.
Within our containment area, or is it outside of it?
Yeah.
Okay, it is. In
Yes,
this room.
and
Okay.
it's got pretty good view of the whole room.
I wonder if I can just, because this is me more just scoping the room out. Can I make a computer's check to see if this is one of those cameras that would be equipped with like a room monitoring, like a sound monitoring, right? So it's not just visual, but you're getting the audio component too. Or if it is just visual, and we can have like a group whisper, like a group huddle, to just address the, whatever the fuck this shit is that's floating around inside Glorp still. Before our lawyer arrives.
Well, let's start with make the computers check. It could be investigation if you want as well, whatever you prefer to use.
Well, I guess I'm glad I got this one out of the way on this roll. That is a nat 1. And unless you had something in particular in mind for this, I am going to just maybe say that Percival is paranoid that they have microphones everywhere in here and is going to now shut the fuck up. He's going to make this symbol to everybody and point at the camera. Like the little shush symbol, like finger over his big ass nose, mouth area, and he's just going to point at the camera.
Right in the middle of the mustache.
But then I'm gonna subtly, almost hand close to the chest, point at Glorp, and then shrug, and then I guess we'll just wait for the lawyer.
After he points at me, I look at the thing you just pointed at. I should note that I rolled perception just out of curiosity to look around the room, and I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So after him pointing at the bubble and then pointing at me, I stretch myself up so that my face is level with the bubble, and I'm very close to it. So I'm just like a long, skinny goo tube instead of the roundish shape I'd normally be, and then stretch back down to my regular shape and look at Percy and go and shrug back and go,
What is it?
I rolled insight just to see if I, just to see where I was.
You guys are making yourselves make rolls before Dave's calling for them, and this is how we get in trouble.
I understand.
I'm letting you guys just.
But
give me
sometimes
This is how we get in trouble.
Right.
You
But sometimes-
wait till he makes you roll something
This is
before
true.
you just start.
And I rolled low, so what you're saying is 100% correct.
Right.
But I'm just saying sometimes if I don't know if Choom in the moment it's cognizant of what you're doing, I'll just roll just to kind of inform myself. And with an also a 2, I'm just gonna go. Okay. So what are we gonna do about the Glorp situation?
No. Hey, whoa, Choom. Hey, let's just wait for our lawyer. Let's just not say anything else until maybe our lawyer arrives. How about that?
Okay.
During this entire time, Brew has found the corner of the room and is just meditating. That's all he's doing. He's not speaking. He's not talking to anybody. He's just meditating. He doesn't want to deal with all of this. He's just as paranoid as everybody else. I'm just...
Yeah, okay. That's fair. What about Jam Jam?
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Not even afraid. Not even a little bit. He's somehow found a bowl of candies and he's getting fucking blasted.
Penguin chilling in the icebox. More at 11.
All right. I mean, then I'm good to advance time, right? Instead
All right,
of everyone else is.
So, since you've kind of decided that we're not going to discuss anything substantial because of possible surveillance, I'd say it probably takes about an hour for the lizard lawyer to gather up his briefcase and any necessary stuff, get a taxi here, get through screening, get into the back. And then, they'll put the lawyer in a room first, one of those ones with the metal table and, the single light bulb hanging from the ceiling. Basically the same as an interrogation room. Just happens to be on the other side of the hallway and, differently dingy.
We're still in kind of the interrogation room
waiting area now of the holding center.
Okay.
The main party is in the waiting area. Now, Mio, you would be escorted to the room first so you could get set up at the table to wait for the party to come in. And a few minutes after you're in there, the party is also escorted into the room by Ipsy, who, all right, you have an hour to prepare.
And just out of curiosity, so that we all know what we're looking at, what does Mio look like?
All right, so as you walk into the room here, you see this about like, to go with D&D sizes, he's like 6'5", oversized chameleon, very lanky, very thin body, just all like all limbs edition of a lizard. In traditional chameleon style, his eyes are rotating in different directions at all times, just kind of like
pitched.
Yeah, sizing you guys up as you come in. You see this like blue and green oversized chameleon. He's ruffling through papers, has a large metal briefcase, and as his eyes are tilting around and scanning you, you just see him kind of look down and then just,
all right, give me the scoop.
Percival is just going to come right out and say a bunch of stuff, and it's going to be up to you guys to tell him to shut the fuck up. But this is our
No, we all know. We knew this was going to happen.
So the story goes, we went out to the Black Flagon, okay, well, hold on. First of all, is this safe? Is it safe in this room to just discuss things openly, right? Like
you have client confidentiality. Yes, I am a lawyer.
That's great. Okay, so we came into the possession of some stuff in the last mission that our group went on. We are independent.
Stuff. Define stuff.
We don't quite know what it is, so we were going to have it appraised by someone, and when we went to go meet with this said someone, we were assaulted by a gang of mimes at the Black Flagon. They stabbed our friend Glorp, and then shot a bunch of us. However, in the kerfuffle, as we were being attacked, our companion here, Brew, and I point to the Minotaur.
And he gives like a big old wave, like just keeps going back and forth and just waving at you.
Became possessed by something that we believe is inside of him due to some x-rays we just had done. It's been a wild day, Mr. Mio, sir. He went into a fit of rage and may have gored one of the mimes on his horn, but it was an act of self-defense. One of our Glorp was stabbed and on the ground, oozing out at the time of this happening.
True.
And there is supposed to be security footage that should corroborate this timeline.
To my understanding,
we're just trying not to be too loud about the whole, the stuff that we were doing with, why we were there.
I don't even know why you told him.
In full disclosure, it is best for me to know everything that has happened.
See?
Lead
and
up.
Percival looks so proud of himself for being honest.
However, to clarify, the violent attack was the mimes. I mean, let's be clear here, folks. The mimes on the flotilla, everyone knows that they're a violent organization, so they did attack first, yes?
That is correct, yes.
Then clearly the defendant's response was a reflex to a sudden and violent attack. Sounds pretty open and closed to me unless there are further clarifications.
What if I were to tell you that this mystery liquid that we were trying to appraise might...
Sorry.
So it's our lawyer, Choom. Come on
sorry.
now.
Wait, what?
This mystery stuff that we were trying to appraise may or may not still be in our possession right now, currently at this moment.
The closest facsimile of an eyebrow raise that you could imagine from a chameleon just like immediately goes
humanoid
over
chameleon, right? Yeah.
To Choom is just.
I would prefer to have clarification on everything. I am, once again, your lawyer.
See, that's what I'm saying. He would like to have clarification on things, Choom.
It's not what you think. Sometimes when Percy talks, I just do that randomly.
Percival's once proud grin now turns more into a frown.
Glorp heads in the direction of the lawyer, or like scoots over to the lawyer and like kind of looks around furtively over both shoulders and scoots a little closer and like gives a little wave for the lawyer to scrunch in towards me, and then grabs their abdomen and lifts it up like a shirt, except revealing the goo tube. Like just moving enough of the goo out of the way, essentially, to give like a kind of clear window of my body.
There it is.
Interesting. This. Well, let's be fair. This doesn't really change anything for me. I mean,
that's what I thought.
to be fair and transparent with all of you, a week ago I was a prosecutor, and this would have been a very easy case against all of you. But I'm always up for a challenge.
What? Wait, how did we switch? Wait, just
Whoa. So wait, are you saying that there's a chance that we don't win this case?
Oh, no, of course not. 100%. Come on. I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in myself. Oh, but it doesn't change anything. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so you're saying that we're going to be totally fine in court, and then we could just kind of get in and out of here.
And you know what?
It's not
We shouldn't
eliminate-
even bring it up.
The case against you isn't about what extremely illegal contraband that you were trying to peddle. It's more about the fact of, did a known group of violent mime criminals try to kill you and almost succeed in killing you?
That is true. I mean, that is true. And really, honestly, whatever this is in our possession, can we just claim it as legal salvage?
Would I maybe suggest a way to discard of the tubule in question here before we go into an actual courtroom?
I mean, we wanted to do that, but the police wouldn't let us, stop home first. You know what I mean?
Well, I do have multiple bladders. Could.
Excuse me?
Looks around.
I like this guy.
Looks around. If I could make an investigation check maybe in the room that we're in?
Sure, what are we looking for?
Surveillance devices.
Okay, fantastic.
Isn't that illegal?
As a dirty 19.
Oh, it appears they're on the up and up and not recording anything in here.
Nice.
Mio unfolds this very chameleon-esque tongue that just flops down until his
Awesome.
navel area is just.
Like I said, many bladders.
I
Jam
should
Jam
probably note this
remembers
thing's gonna.
this supposed
Yeah.
to be cold.
Yeah, it does need to be kind of kept refrigerated, and Glorp is kind of a walking refrigerator, so.
If we don't bring it up, I don't
This
think
time Glorp
anybody will
waves.
know it exists.
Your transparent friend is also rather transparent, and if you didn't realize, I am cold-blooded. My request for the court could be to keep the temperature down.
Okay.
I love this guy.
Listen, so we just trust. I mean, first of all, we don't know what this is, and I don't want to ask you to ingest something that could be potentially harmful to you. I do recall anyone who's touched this thing so far has felt quite tingly.
It's
And I just don't want that to distract you from our
absolutely
defense.
ridiculous that you don't know what this is. You would bring it into a public space in a bar with known criminals.
Well, to be fair, we didn't know there were criminals there.
I just thought it made a pretty bracelet.
So both foolish and naive.
You haven't
we were
been here
looking for
for
Jam Jam's criminal friend.
You're employees of the flotilla.
Recent employees and also recent arrivals.
We're current employees.
I'm a kindergarten teacher.
Pretty clearly. Once again, many bladders.
I say we give it to him.
All right, yeah. I mean, it's what's the worst that could happen?
What other choice do we have?
Yeah, it's a great point, Brew.
Jam
Well.
is shaking his head. Like this is
It's okay. There is more, so it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Jam will merge with Percy and Choom
Oh, God.
and say to both of them, are we certain that won't function as a bar?
I am not certain of anything.
What
we
happened?
plan to have the lawyer eat.
First of all, this lawyer is volunteering to do this for us, and that is, it is the only solution so far that has
Fantastic point, Percy.
shown up in front of our face.
Yes.
Is
And
this
also,
going-
possession is most of the law as far as I'm concerned. So if he has it and they find it, we just don't know what it is.
It wasn't ours, right? Yeah. I hate
I'm
that
not trying to
agreeing
go to
with Choom
flotilla
here.
jail.
Jam
Me
Or
neither.
anything.
I can't go to jail. I do terrible in jail.
Jam will stop merging and say to Mio, are you eating this pro bono?
For the duration of your
Looks at his papers and laughs a little of just
night court trial, yes, I am.
I guess that settles in.
Bruce sidles up to Percival. Don't you think it's a little strange that he's kind of whispering? Don't you think it's a little strange this lawyer is questioning our judgment about bringing this into a den of criminals, but he's just gonna eat it? Like, isn't this weird?
No, I think that we've all made some poor decisions. I'm not here to question anybody else's right now. So.
Glorp has heard talk about this tube being eaten enough at this point that they're curious, so they like taste bud around it since it's inside them right now. Because they're like, oh, I didn't know this thing was edible. And
Just move your taste receptors over to
yeah,
it.
and I lick the tube.
It's
Internally.
glass and metal on the outside.
Okay.
Still tingly?
Although licking the metal ends, it is kind of slightly less, but vaguely reminiscent of licking a 9-volt battery.
Oh, cool. I'm internally licking the ends of the tube.
Gross.
Yep.
quick aside here for me, just as the character sheet that has been given to me for this. The briefcase does include a holy symbol of Gaius the Stalwart, and this character is technically a cleric. So
It just made sense as a cleric of law, right? To be a
right,
lawyer.
for
Right,
sure,
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. This is essentially the god of war, but also the god of order. So people encourage leadership.
Are there any like saving throws that I should know about this particular cleric alignment for this?
For deep throating a container?
I mean, you have 2 saving throw proficiencies that are listed there. It should tell you what those are. I believe it's wisdom and charisma.
It's deep throating a cylinder, thank you very much.
Yeah, and it's pretty glorped up, if you
Is
know
that
what I
constitution or dexterity? Which one?
mean. Con, for sure.
How courageous are you?
There is some good.
Constitution.
He does have good con.
For sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
feel
down
pretty-
the hatch, I guess.
Glorp, are you going to give him the... Choom's going to... It's okay, Glorp, you can give it to him.
Glorp shimmies a little, and you hear clink, clink, clink. And the
And you
tube
just-
rolls towards the lawyer across the ground.
Just like
Very
rolls it up into
nondescript.
the
You just
how
see
where that
like
came
a
from.
like a Yoshi-esque, just like meow, just right in there.
It's somehow both frosty and gooey.
and it tingles on the way down.
Good luck, Fred. I
Well,
wish I had my phone so I could record this, but I don't. Damn it, Percy.
Okay.
it's a
So-
first time for everything.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right. So, is there any other ground we want to cover with our lawyer while we're
Let's see, is there
waiting
any
our
details
turn?
that I left out from my brief explanation of what happened? No, we got
I was
shot
dancing
at.
with the mimes. That's how this
guess
all
the only-
started.
Yeah, that's what Glorp has to say.
Oh, and
Glorp.
Percy ate all the pretzels. I would also like to file a charge while we're
Wait,
here.
wait, excuse me. Wait, hold on, no. That's
There
not how
was
this
some
works.
Honestly, I'd get in on that.
I thought we settled the whole pretzel ordeal, okay? The investigator said that there was not any laws that were broken with the pretzels, okay? So like you can't convince me that I did something wrong this time, all right? I know now.
I don't know. We get
You're
enough
messing with
people to
me.
make it a class action. We could really stick it to you.
Percy
A class
agreed
action
to buy us
of-
more pretzels.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, exactly.
You're
A
right.
class
Yeah.
action of pretzels.
Can we?
That sounds like an argument amongst some accused criminals that may want to focus more on the task at hand rather than
Thank you,
the
Mio.
bar
Yes,
snacks.
That is exactly what I would.
Stalling.
That's what I'm saying too.
I mean, I
that
think
is-
the pretzel affects me more.
I mean, it
than
is
the
rude.
Does, but that's
It is pretty rude. I'm not gonna lie, it is rude.
I'm a stress eater.
You think you're gonna just bypass us doing this scene where this lizard swallows this thing? You're out of your mind.
Oh, he did already.
He did.
Oh, he did. He rolled for it.
He Yoshi'd it up.
Oh,
we
nice.
didn't. There
I
were
didn't
no
roll
rolls
for
made
it.
yet.
No.
You're
Okay,
roll for it,
I thought that was what was happening. My bad.
No, he just
Well,
He
There were no
has
rolls
taken
called
on-
for.
responsibility for the YouTube.
For which temperature we don't know it should be kept at.
Yeah.
We have no
Yes,
idea what
but
temperature
you didn't
it's
know
supposed
before either.
We don't.
to
we
be.
know
It's too
nothing.
cold.
We know nothing. All
Pretty
right.
sure
Yeah,
cold
I'm
It
good.
was
blooded is
cold.
still like 60
And our,
Whether it
degrees.
needs
and our
to
lawyer
continue
just
to be
swallowed it.
cold.
I'm befuddled.
It was frozen, which may be bad for it, because not all
Well,
things.
wouldn't
that,
that
should be
just
cold
mean
should be
that
cold.
his? Wouldn't it mean his stomach just becomes that temperature because he's cold-blooded?
I'm pretty sure cold-blooded means like 60 degrees, and they die anything below that.
Yeah. Cold-blooded
what?
things absorb heat from things that are warm. They
This
do
sounds-
need to be warm enough to move, but some of them can go below freezing, and then like later warm back up afterwards and be okay. It depends on the type. I don't think chameleons are good for that, though. I'm pretty sure chameleons need to be within like a 1 degree range or they
Listen,
die.
let's just hope it's a short
Love
vortex.
that. We just got a lizard lesson. Let's go.
In and out, quick 20-minute trial. Don't worry about it.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, let's get this over with.
I guess we'll allow our lawyer to then. At this point, we're not saying anything, right? I'm just gonna be like, okay, now we let Mio here do the talking, and we just do our best to not incriminate ourselves further.
It's
right?
not
Can we
a
all-
grand indictment, it's night court.
Right, can we all just agree that none of us here?
The judge wants to get out of here just as much of all of you, and you're going up against mimes.
Litigious mimes.
This man is my hero.
Oh fuck.
Trust
got
me,
this.
I've prosecuted many mimes in my day. They're relative pushovers.
That's all we plan to share with the lawyer at this point then.
Wonderful. So with that conference concluded, you wrap up right around the time that your hour is up after all of that deliberation and evidence and a little bit of paperwork that probably had to happen that wasn't really, super notable. But all those things happen and you are escorted into the courtroom. On the defendants would be on the right side here. The complainants would be on the left, and so they come in. It is 3 mimes. One of them looks familiar from the club. One of the ones that escaped. He has a little bit of splatter on his shirt. And the 2 others are wearing the face paint and the rosy cheeks, but are wearing full 3-piece suits. And then one other person who is clearly not a mime and not even human walks in with them. He appears to be some sort of bear person.
Oh, some Ursine humanoid.
Yes.
Why did you say that with such disgust?
Yeah, it did
I love
kind of have
bears.
a
Come on
little.
now.
Like, I mean, we've got a hippo, we've got a bull. Like, I mean, bears aren't that
Yeah.
far off, buddy.
No,
Yeah,
but
what the fuck,
no,
dude?
because my brain was trying to come up with a better word, and I
then
couldn't word
bear. Yeah, it's okay. Ursine
Bear.
humanoid.
it. Person, yeah, I know. It's Ursine flotillan. I get it. So they walk in. A very large, bald human walks in from the back up to the front.
One of those.
All rise.
One of those humans.
The bailiff. All right, we all stand up if we're not already standing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I don't think they'd be able to
I mean,
tell.
yes,
I don't think they can see me.
the defense lawyer definitely stands up. I don't know if
We
this-
stand up with our lawyer. I stand up with the
Yeah.
lawyer.
Me
I'm
too.
pretty sure I had written down a name.
Corp
and
stands
where has it gone?
If I'm standing on the chair, it'd probably just look like I'm still sitting. Like I don't see it.
That's why I'm saying I'm giving you uppies.
Oh, hey. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'll stand up on personal shoulder.
Involuntary uppies.
Don't like that. Don't like that term. Let's never use that term again.
Relax.
The Honorable Judge Harris Anderson presiding, and a bespectacled, wiry human who is, he's kind of skinny, light-colored hair that's really sort of frizzy, like it's all fucked up. Like it's either he doesn't care or he's also been awake for 24 straight hours, and it's not entirely sure which, because the bags under the eyes could really come from either. And he walks up the middle of the aisle, sits down at the judge's bench. Thank you, Minotaur, he says to the large human.
It's a human named Minotaur.
Yes. Judge Harris Anderson and
Cultural
and bailiff named
appropriation.
Minotaur.
Out of here. And then I look over to me and I'm like, do we have to stand the whole time?
Stand until they tell you to sit.
So today we have the case of the mimes of the flotilla against the residents of the Casa Concordia.
Nailed it.
Let's see, the residents of the Casa Concordia represented by Mio, and not sure what brought you down from the mothership, but yes, representing the mimes today is I'm honored to have you in court, Mr. Jokrin. Only on the flotilla could something like this happen.
Oh, no.
And that's where I'm going to call this episode of the Hapless
What
Heroes
the fuck is this? Fucking mimes.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Don't worry, they're still mimes. They're still mimes.
Have a bear.
Mimes have big money, but
So, if you like us, if you like that I continue to pull this shit on you, the listener, week after week after week, terrible puns and awful cliffhangers, and sometimes awful cliffhangers that are terrible puns in the form of references, then my God, or whatever deity you pray to help you. But we can be found on the internet. In fact, those links grow on trees. So if you go to linktree/hapless heroes, because I promise that's how it actually is. I don't know why they call themselves Linktree. It's clearly linkter.ee. But if you go to that place, it's got the links to all of our places. The one you really want to go to is our Discord server, because I can only keep up on so much social media, but that's the one where I am. That's when our cast is. That's the one where, most importantly, our community is. So you can meet, greet, chat, and hang out with them on a daily basis. We're all there. Now, we got a bunch of different channels, things that are D&D related, things that are not D&D related. But if you like us, you'll like that place. Now, if you really like us, though, you could leave us a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice. If you've made it this far into this podcast, you've probably got a podcast service of your choice. You have not just come to us randomly. Now, if you have, more power to you. Please go back to the beginning of the season. It's a long story. You're not going to be missing a lot of context. But anyway, leave us a review there. Now, if you can't leave a review there, we got a channel in our Discord for that called 5 Stars. Leave it there. Now, no matter where you leave it, out in the interwebs or on our server, we'll find it. We'll read it out, as we do, to recognize you as the 5-star human that you are.
And we have a 5-star human to recognize this week. Coyote Kane in our Discord server in the 5-star channel says that they finished the first season of this podcast within a year as season 2 started. Breaks from listening not included. This podcast, they say, has helped me through a lot of things that have happened in my life over the past year. I always tell my friends to listen to the Hapless Heroes, even if they don't like D&D. I always say, if you like a good story and just a genuine group of people, there's no better podcast. And now that I'm caught up, Monday has become my favorite day of the week. 5 stars. Hey, Coyote Kane, you are a 5-star human.
Gang.
But let's say you really, really like us. Go back to that tree of links and it'll take you to a different place. Our Patreon, patreon.com/haplessheroes, if you just want to go there right from your web browser. And we've got a variety of tiers of patronage that you, our listener, could join. I mean, they offer access to things like the special channel in our Discord where we all post with our pinkies in the air, to our outtakes and our bloopers, which we post some every now and again, and there's some quality comedy in there, and occasionally supplemental episodes that we also do
exactly. And those are free to the public for those any of the future any of the interview series things we've done. Some of those things we've just been releasing those for free as sort of a place to put a lot of our out of character content. So, keep an eye on that feed. Even if you can't contribute financially, we still are giving some stuff back to just our folks who decide to follow us there.
Yeah. If you can, we really do appreciate it because your contributions to our podcast help us keep this an ad-free experience. We don't do ads anywhere. We don't have them injected as far as I know. There's no min-roll. There's no sponsorships. We do this because we love doing it. Your patronage sustains us in doing it, keeps us with increasingly better gear, takes care of our hosting, those sorts of things. And we really, from the bottom of our hearts, we all do truly appreciate it. So there's only one thing I can really do at this point, and that's outro my cast, get back out of here. So all the way at the far right of the table, we have Choom Daloom, played by Sub.
Pretty sure if the honor calls it an honor to have a lawyer in the courtroom, that's bias, so mistrial.
To his left, we have Glorp Glup Glup, played by Nicole.
I'm still willing to be sponsored by Manscaped.
Hate it.
To her left, we have Brunner Brew Blitzboar, played by Mike.
I still need to wipe this horn off. Like, does anybody have a rag or something? Just anything.
Here's my shirt.
I feel like that might be tampering with evidence at this point.
I'm the evidence.
Yeah, so don't tamper. To his left, we have Lev Zangief, played by Lou.
Oh, I hope I'm not going to have to take the stand.
To his left, we have Jam Jam, played by John.
Until next time.
And to his left, we have Percival Flathest, played by Francesco.
I really hope this is open and shut, as like our lawyer says.
And our special guest, the lizard lawyer, Jesse.
This is a classic case of self-defense. Don't worry about it.
My name is Dave. I've been your host and Dungeon Master for this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye. See ya. We'll see ya.
Motherfuckers.